Tonight, Senate Republicans rejecting the Democrats' demand for new witnesses. The vote 51-49.
The motion is not agreed to.
Propelling the president toward acquittal.
No witnesses, no documents in an impeachment trial is a perfidy. It's a grand tragedy, one of the worst tragedies that the Senate has ever overcome.
Democrats' hopes to extend the trial dashed after two swing Republicans announced they would oppose witnesses. Alaska's Lisa Murkowski condemning the House Democrats' case as rushed and flawed. And Tennessee's Lamar Alexander.
I agreed he did something inappropriate, but I don't agree he did anything akin to treason, bribery, high crimes, and misdemeanor.
Alexander insisting the president's fate should be decided in November.
I think Senator Alexander probably spoke for where most Americans are. Is this the conduct, even though inappropriate, that shakes the foundation of a democracy? I say not.
Adding to the drama, another explosive allegation. The New York Times reporting in an unpublished manuscript of his upcoming book, not reviewed by NBC News, that ousted National Security Advisor John Bolton says last May, President Trump directed Bolton to call Ukraine's president to ensure he would meet with President Trump's personal lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, who was planning a trip to Ukraine to discuss the investigations into Democrats that the president wanted. The president denying it, writing, "I never instructed John Bolton to set up a meeting for Rudy Giuliani. That meeting never happened." Overnight, teeing off in Iowa.
The Democrats are trying to overturn the last election. We will make sure that they face another crushing defeat, right, in 2020.
Tonight, with that witness vote in the book, sources close to the president say that he wants to deliver his State of the Union after the acquittal vote. That State of the Union scheduled for Tuesday night.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.